Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are live. Welcome to Frostfield. I be D, Dr. Frizzle, Dr. Frizzle Frost. Sorry for being a couple minutes late, but we here with the lovely 907 Good Eats. 907, tell the people a little about yourself.
Yeah, so hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Frostville. I like to cook and I also have a YouTube channel, 907 Good Eats, and I also make children's content at Ava's Playtime. It's a lot of fun over there. I also do food case studies where we take a particular item or a particular food and we research where that food comes from and how it is produced. So, if you guys could all please hit the subscribe button to this channel and to 907 Goodies as well.
Yes, yeah. So what age did you start cooking and who taught you how to cook?
So, I started cooking when I was like 8 years old. My mom, she would always have me help her in the kitchen on the holidays. So I would like peel the potatoes, help her mix the sweet potatoes. I would do a lot of like the meal prep. So I would cut up the pickles and the celery for the potato salad. So my mom would make a whole spread for the holidays. She would start cooking 3 days before. So that was when I got my introduction to cooking by helping my mom in the kitchen. And then I started like taking over. I would make dishes. Like one thing I used to make that she loved would be my stir fry. So my mom definitely had a heavy influence on my cooking. My dad also cooked as well. He loved to cook, but he was the type of person that would take over the kitchen and nobody could be in the kitchen. My mom had a different approach where it was like she wanted help. She would let you do things. So I ate my dad's food a lot, but when I was growing up, I didn't really help him in the kitchen just because, he was like the man. He was like, I don't need nobody. I'm not telling nobody my recipes. He kind of kept it
Wow.
all to himself.
Wow. So your dad had he had a special recipe going?
Yeah, so my dad cooked for a long time. He had had a couple of jobs in the kitchen and he just grew up cooking as well. So one thing that he would make that he always made like his specialty dish was ribs. But he was just a great cook and I believe that he learned how to cook from his mother, and so when he would cook, he would make a huge meal and just feed everybody. He was
Mm.
always cooking, always at the grill. But my mom, so like, and then my dad would make a variety of dishes. Like he would make everything, all type of cuisines. My mom
Mm.
was more of a home cook. So she had a couple of dishes that she knew how to do well. Like she would make this boiled chicken and rice. She would make spaghetti a lot. So she had her favorites and she kind of just stuck to those. So when I grew up, and I was probably like 12 at this time, I
Yeah.
started making different things. Like I would make French toast, I would make stir fry. And so she loved it because she felt like it was a different, flavor. So I always cooked.
Okay. Getting it in. Your whole family was cooking, ain't it?
Yeah, everybody was cooking. Like my family be cooking. Everybody
Wow.
knows how to cook. All my cousins, my dad, my mom cook. Like everybody did. We always just cook. So honestly, I never really thought it was anything like super special or anything like
Yeah.
that. Like, yeah, I went to culinary school, but I didn't realize that other people didn't cook until I started putting my dishes and my food on Facebook. And then I
Yeah.
was just getting like all these like, oh, how do you make grits? How do you make rice? How do you make gravy? And so that was about a year ago. And so I
Yeah.
started putting content on Facebook and I was just getting really great reviews. So I was like, I'm gonna start 907 Goodies. and here
Okay.
I am. So my
And here we
channel is only
go.
about like maybe like 7 or 8 months. It hasn't been around that long, but I did not know people could not cook or or
Yeah.
would love it so much.
Yeah, y'all subscribe to 907 Good Eats. Y'all want to get on that stove and learn how to cook now. You know what I'm saying? So what's your signature dish?
I would definitely say spaghetti is like my favorite thing to make because I
Mm,
feel like there's not a lot of dishes that that you can make for kids and for yourself. But my spaghetti is perfect because my daughter loves it. It's so good. So flavorful. So when I make spaghetti, I do 50-50 meat mix. I do Italian sausage and I do ground beef. Y'all gotta try that with the Italian sausage and the ground beef in the spaghetti. It adds a
mm,
perfect amount of spice. I put a lot of different ingredients in my spaghetti. I'm very serious about it.
okay. That sounds good. I love me some spaghetti. I wanted some today. We ended up eating hamburger helper though. Spaghetti's awesome.
Hamburger helper is good too. A lot of people, look down on hamburger helper, but hamburger helper be hitting.
Oh yeah, especially when you know what you're doing. You got the right seasoning and everything. Tear that crap up. Yeah.
Yes,
So
I agree. And I want to thank the chat and for everybody showing up on 907 Goody and to this channel as well. Thank you guys so much. We wouldn't even be here without y'all.
yeah, appreciate it. So we got who in the building anyway? Kareem, 28 baby.
Look, we don't want
Kareem,
nobody to go to bed. We want y'all to sit up here
yeah,
late
yeah.
night and
What
chop it up with us.
we got to chop it up first, Kareem. Then y'all can go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all being here. 907. How important it is to like prep your stuff? Cause I'm the type that usually I just start grabbing stuff and putting it on the stove. But how important it is to like prep your stuff?
For me, I like to be organized. I think prepping before you cook, like cutting up all your onions, cutting up all your stuff, they call it mise en place in culinary school. That is so important to make sure that you don't forget a dish because a lot of times you'll start cooking and you realize that you don't have something, so you got to go to the store. So,
All right.
prepping really helps stay organized. And if you're someone that is just learning how to cook or you don't cook a lot, you need to prep your food out. And then it's nice to put everything on the counter so you can look at your ingredients and say, do I have everything here? Because if you don't do that, sometimes if it's like a last minute meal and you just throw something together, cool, that's fine. But if you're making a big dish or you're making a food for the holiday, or for the holidays, you want to have you want to have your prep, you want to have the proper ingredients. And for me, I'm like a mental, like a visual and a mental. So I need to see the visual of all my ingredients being on the counter. And so a lot of
Yeah.
times when I start cooking, I pull everything out of the fridge that I need for the dish and I put it on the counter just to see like, do I have everything I need?
Right. Yeah, I think it's important too, but I don't even go by that though. I throw that thing together. But it's important to prep people. It's important. So name
Yes, and there are different types of cooks. There are some people who could just throw something together and be bomb, like me, because I've been cooking for a long time. And then
Okay.
there's those people that gotta follow the recipe. So, everyone is different, but it's important to practice cooking. Because I don't know if y'all watch 907 Good Eats when we go over on our live section. Me and Main Event Fro, Dr. Frost, Frizzle Frost, we talked about tips. We talked about kitchen hazards. Y'all, it's getting crazy out here.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to respond to some more of those videos. So give me two of your strengths and two of your weakness in the kitchen.
That is a good question. Okay, we're gonna start with the weaknesses would be time management. I think time management is a hard thing to really accomplish. It got a little bit better when I worked in the kitchen because I was like forced to have a deadline. But when I'm at home, I be chilling, you know. So definitely my time management. And then like before you know it, it's like an hour later. My time management, and then I would say a weakness could be measuring things out. Like for me, I've been cooking for a long time, so I just start like throwing ingredients in, and it'll come out good. But then I was like, I don't have a recipe now because I just threw things in there and didn't measure it out. So I would say those two would be my weaknesses: time management and just not measuring things out so that I can record a recipe. Two of my strengths though would be
Mm.
everything I make is just so good.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
another strength would for me would be that I'm very creative. So I'm able to like um Chop used to be in my show, and if you guys haven't seen that show on Food Network, you get four ingredients. That's your mystery basket. You have to make four things from those ingredients. So a lot of the times when I cook, I'm thinking of that. Like, okay, I got four ingredients. I gotta make something work. So I'm very creative, and I think that that is great because you don't want to feel like you're eating the same thing every day.
Right. Yeah, that get tiresome. Next level, shouts out, man. Appreciate you coming through. And the next
Yeah,
question
next
I
level
got
be
for you,
cooking.
yeah, next level. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. I'm gonna get you next level. I'm gonna get you up here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pick out a good
Yeah, that's
timing.
gonna be a good one. He has a lot
Yeah.
of great knowledge about food, about the vegan lifestyle. He be telling me things that I didn't know.
I know, right? So do you have any family recipes?
Any family recipes?
Yeah, just
Yes.
like a
Okay, so
special.
I gotta tell you about my mom's macaroni and cheese. She
Uh,
made the best macaroni and cheese in the world, right? And so my dad would order two big pans of macaroni and cheese every time he had a barbecue or a family function, right? So one of his friends worked at the jail, and we was down there visiting somebody, y'all. If you know anybody in jail, just
mm.
walk away. But we was down there visiting somebody in jail, right? In the jailhouse. The lady at the receptionist was like, "Hey, aren't you Roz? Don't you make the macaroni and cheese?" Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it was that good. Definitely her
Wow.
macaroni and cheese, so good.
Oh wow. Macaroni special recipe. And you got it. You got your hands on it.
Yes, macaroni and cheese, hands down. My sister can make it just like my mom used to, because my mom did pass away in 2012, I believe, unfortunately, RIP. But my sister makes the mac and cheese identical, like exactly like how my mom used to make it. I make it pretty good too, but my sister, and then I'm not the type of chef that's like, I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm gonna admit when somebody else makes something better than me. That's okay.
Yeah, that's all right right there. Made me want some macaroni and cheese. And
I'm telling you, made me want some too.
you planning on having like you planning on making you like a food menu like just for yourself or maybe if you start a restaurant.
So yeah, I've been saving recipes since culinary school. And so what I want to do one day, well, what I'm going to do one day is I'm gonna have a cookbook. I don't know how Imma write it, but I got this vision in my mind. It's gonna be called Big Bang Cooking or Big Bang Recipes. So that's why I said, I'm trying to measure things out more so that I can record on my recipes. Cause for me, I just feel like I'm just cooking, but to everyone else, they're like, "I want a recipe." So I've been saving my recipes for probably about like 10 years, and I got a lot of good recipes, and I want to make a couple of cookbooks.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got your plan
Yeah.
set for it though. Like, how you gonna do it? Or you just got the
No.
plan right
So
now?
I've never made a book before. I just have the idea. So Hassan was actually talking to me. He was like, "When do you plan on doing it?" And I was like, "I don't know." It's like this YouTube channel thing is already kind of new, so I guess I would have to get with someone that's published a book before and ask them what the steps are and like, but that's when I get like more subscribers, a bigger following. Because when I
Right.
do have a product to sell, I want it to sell. I don't want it to be like sitting on the shelf. So right now I'm just really just creating that hype. I'm gonna continue to cook, continue to do my reaction videos, continue to do my food case studies, and then I also have a group on Facebook, Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page. So I'm just gonna continue to grow my followers, my subscribers, and my group.
Cool.
Before I even get serious and like start thinking like, how am I gonna do this?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, it's step by step, day by day. You know.
Yeah, and so right now I'm just creating the hype. That's what I'm working on right
Right.
now.
So do you have like people to taste your food? Have you ever had people to come like taste your food just to see what it tastes like to other people? Family,
Oh yeah,
friends?
so I lived in Oregon for like 9, 10 years. When I lived in Oregon, I worked in the kitchen. I worked at Portland State University, and I also worked for Intel. And so there these people loved me. Wherever I worked, they I was like the one cook that they look forward to seeing, because a lot of people don't cook with love, and they know like I did, and they would come to me, they're like, what should we eat on the menu? But one customer told me that my mac and cheese was the
Mm.
best mac and cheese that he ever had in his life. I was like, oh
Wow.
my goodness.
In this life.
Like that was a high praise.
Yeah, that's like a major compliment.
Yeah,
It's
so I have had people taste my food, and they be telling me now, they're like, "We miss you in Oregon."
hey, ready. The best macaroni in my life.
I know.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then, like, I made it, and I was like, "This is my best." What I was thinking, but to somebody else, it was the best macaroni and cheese in their life. I feel like food is perception based. Cause it's like, to me, it just feel like regular food, but to somebody else, I'm like, this is amazing. This is. But like I said, I just saw everybody cook, and so I don't even think anything that I'm doing is, super outlandish. But people just be, the people love good food, and I feel like food is great. Food is the one item that you need to have at every event, every function. Like food is the center. Like food is life.
Oh yeah. Hey, y'all hear that now? Hey, Kareem, next level, Randy. Shouts out to Sophia, who just entered the building. Hey, we gonna round up. We gonna round up on the plane. We gonna go up here. Not with 907 at to eat some macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'ma come down there where y'all at, 'cause it's cold up here.
Hey,
Y'all wanna come up
yeah, yeah,
here.
yeah. You right. I free. Yeah, I'd probably be the main one. Have you ever messed up a dish?
Plenty.
And
If
what
you're
and what
anyone
was
that
it?
has ever cooked before, you have burnt something,
Yeah,
something was too salty. But I feel like when you mess up a dish, that is the part of the learning curve. Like you don't learn how to cook by never messing up. Your mistakes are how you learn. But
right.
yes, I mess up a lot of dishes. Too many to talk about. But if you do burn something, just let it cool down, throw it away, don't tell nobody.
Hey, I know I done put some black spots on some couple pans. You know what I'm saying? I had to let it soak for about 3 days. You know.
Yeah, and that leads me to my next point. If you are cooking, use a timer. Use a timer because, like, sometimes when you're boiling something on the stove, you forget you're cooking, all the water will boil out,
Right.
or you could really hurt yourself. So use a timer. Use a timer if you're feeling sleepy or you're under the influence. Do not cook.
Right. That's important too,
Randy
especially.
said. Randy said, "I want to experience the 6 months of darkness." Why?
Rant talking about up there where you at, since it's cold, it's no
I
bugs.
Yeah, so in the winter it does get dark like pretty soon. Like it'll be like 4 p.m. and it'll already be dark. And I honestly, Dr. Frizzle Frost, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
I never knew that the conditions that I lived in were abnormal until I moved to Oregon. And I was like, dang, it's not supposed to
Mm,
be that dark all the time,
mm. I ain't know that. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, it'd be dark a lot in the winter. Like we barely have sunlight. Like the sun will come
Wow.
out probably around like 9 o'clock and then go back down by 4 p.m.
Dang.
9 a.m. and go back down around 4 p.m. It's very
No
weird.
daylight. No daylight. Dang. So I was finna ask you who the best cook you know, but I think you answered that earlier. When you're talking about the pops. Pops is the best cook. I already know that answer, huh? All right.
Okay, bless both their hearts. I don't know. I feel like my mom and dad is tied. My mom is winning with the macaroni and cheese. My dad was like a grill master. Like I feel like if he wouldn't, have you ever seen that show on Food Network where they be having the grill masters and they be like in Texas and they be grilling? Like he could have went on one of them shows with the way he was grilling.
Wow. Wow. That's skills. That takes skills, you know what I'm saying? People think cooking just getting on the stove and make it's more to it than just that. You know, the spices, the measurements, the all that, whatever go to. I don't know too much about it. I just be cooking, you know.
I mean, you be doing your thing, then you be eating steaks and veggies. That's the most important thing. But I feel like it all comes down to this. You gotta love cooking or you gotta love to eat. If you're cooking food and there's no love in there and
Right,
it's just not gonna taste the same. But if you love what you're doing, if you love food, you love cooking, your food's gonna be good every time. But a lot of people don't like to cook.
right. That's wild. I like to eat. I guess that's why I be cooking. Because if I ain't have to
Yeah, and
cook,
see,
trust me, I wouldn't cook.
but if you love to eat, whatever you cook is gonna be good because you got love. As long as you got love in there somewhere, it's gonna be all right.
Oh yeah. Right about that though, because you're gonna make sure it's right. You're gonna make sure it tastes good and taste and flavor too, to your best extent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 907 goodies. Do you have any questions for the Frizzle?
Yes, I do. What made you want to start YouTube? And
Uh,
what was the thing that happened in your life that made you, really get serious about it? Because I know a lot of people talk about starting YouTube channels, but they never actually do it. So what made you want to do it?
starting YouTube, or you want me to elaborate on my channels?
Both of them. Because
Oh,
well, you got more than two channels. You got a whole situation.
yeah, yeah. I just speak on the two main ones. So over there at Main Event Fro, I started that channel because a lot of people where I'm at was like, you still watch wrestling? Nobody watch that no more. Like, I ain't got nobody to talk to wrestling about. You know what I'm saying? Then I found out about YouTube. I was like, you want to know what? Let me go to YouTube because I know people still watching wrestling because they making millions and billions of dollars. It's people out there that watch wrestling. They probably just ain't in my neighborhood. So let me expand out on the
Yeah.
internet. So that's what made me start Main Event Fro. Um, over here on Dr. Frizzle, I was like I said, I got introduced to this space, the manosphere, whatever, and they was talking, they were crying and whining over there, and I'm like, well, focus on the wrong thing. I'm like, they focus on the wrong thing. That ain't what they need to be focused on. Like, they need to be focused on putting the pieces of the puzzle to their own life together. So I'm like, all right, let me talk about that. Let me talk about more self development, self love, self care. Let me talk about that on my channel. And I helped a lot of people. That's how the name Doctor came up because I help people out through life. I get them good advice, and they always say I help them heal a certain part of themselves. So that's where the doctor part came in. So I ain't no, not a certified doctor. I'm not certified. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't went to no medical school.
Look,
You know what
it's
I'm saying?
okay because these dating gurus ain't certified neither, and they ain't even in a relationship sometimes.
Right. Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, that what made me want to just start. And then due to the fact that I'm a performing artist, it was real simple for me to come up here and gravitate to this space. I'm sorry about that. Go get your cup. I'm sorry. She wants
Oh
some
no,
juice.
I look. I'm surprised my daughter ain't came out here.
Yeah, she wants some juice real quick, and she ain't gonna let me finish. Hold up. Excuse me, people.
Okay, so let me talk to y'all about what's going down on 907 Goodies and what's going to be on the menu for the week. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about the banana wars. So you guys know when we eat food, we never think about the backstory. We're gonna go into the backstory on bananas. These bananas caused a 20 to 30-year war between the US and Nicaragua. So tomorrow, Saturday at 10 p.m. on 907 Goodies, we're gonna go over that. We're going to break that down. And I'm even going to allow a couple of guests to come up and react to the story. Also on 907 Good Eats, today I went live and I talked about Denny's. I showed you guys my great review of Denny's, and I showed y'all some other people who went to Denny's and were not happy. It's a great live, very, very hilarious. Please go check it out on 907 Good Eats. Look, I held it down for you while you was gone.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I forgot about the banana wars tomorrow. It's going down. I got
Yes,
my
I
note.
was
I
telling
got my
them about the
notification on.
banana wars.
I do got my notification turned on though. The things be going down.
Yes.
So
Yes,
yeah,
it be going
yeah,
down. And then I also did a live on how the cartel corrupted the avocado industry. A lot of people do not know about these foods because we just get food and we just eat it. But there's a story behind each food. And that's what we break down on 907 Good Eats.
yeah. Informative information. That's what be given. So yeah,
Yes.
I see you covered everything for tomorrow. What tomorrow? Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow's Saturday, and then I'm gonna kind of take a break. My Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday be crazy.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna put together some videos for Wednesday. Wednesday at 9 a.m. I'm dropping new content every Wednesday. And then I also have another YouTube channel. I can never point to the sign right. Ava's Playtime. I also make children's content. So that is also on YouTube, and we have a new video coming out every day. So Chef Big Bang got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if y'all new to the channel. Hey, that I seen you, I seen you
It's
do that in your
weird.
last video. That's it's the mirror
Right.
image on the system.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like backwards. It's like
Yeah, you can change it though. You can change it to a regular view. Uh, but I
how?
always keep my mirror
See,
on.
y'all, I am not tech savvy. I was just cooking some food and fell onto YouTube, but I don't really know that much.
Hey, you get better as you go. You grow as you do it. So
Yes.
we gonna run the ads real quick. So subscribe to the following channels. Let's get it.
Now in tune with a boss banger.
You know, when you mention the line, turn it up. I turn it up everywhere I go. I mean, the shoes on my feet turn it up. The hat on my head turn it up. My swag turns it up. Wake up in the morning, fresh fit, I'm about to turn it up. Hop off in my ride, took the scrap, I'm about to turn it up. I see some bad chicks on the block, they about to turn it up. Hop up at the club with my clip, we about to turn it up. Turn it up, turn it up. Watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you been messing up. Turn it up, turn it up. Watch this how I turn it up. Going hard out the candy, I been popping up. Got a boomerang chick, throw her off, and she back again. I'm at your door, I got the work, so let me in. I'm part of town, so blow you down, we get it in. I got the 9, it's fully loaded, I have no friends. I got Mexico diamonds, I turns it up when I'm shining. I turns it up when I'm grinding. Me getting money is timeless. It's that you out here whining. I'm so hungry to eat China. Drive-bys makes you spineless. Me and my crew do vocals. We all even here. We have no sidekicks. But I got me a protege. She get with their mind hits. Ha, their mind hits. Give her back, that's my shit. I'ma just say you got a good one. When it comes to stacking bricks, these hands are real sick. You new to the channel? I'm telling you right now.
But I am telling you right now.
Hit that subscribe button. Yeah, yeah.
See, Kareem?
Kareem, you
You
must
finally
have
woke up?
you ain't catch it at the beginning.
I don't know. It's like Kareem, you was down there in the comments, and then for a while we didn't hear nothing from you. He said,
Okay. She got him back. Randy got your back, Kareem. She got your back. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
he said, I'm on you. I'm yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
No, no, Kareem, that was the ads.
Yeah, I ran the ads real quick, but
Look,
didn't-
I guess we gotta keep talking. They mad.
I don't know. Y'all got any questions for us? Do the chat room got any questions for us?
Yeah, y'all got any questions for the doctor for 907 goodies?
Yeah, that answer some of y'all
Okay,
questions now.
I have a question for you, Dr. Frizzle Frost.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to eat?
Um baked potato, French fries, tater tots, uh, mashed potatoes. Anything got something to do with potatoes, I'm in it. So potatoes pretty much my favorite food. Tater chips, you know what I mean?
You know, I was watching something and they were talking about how they make potato chips, and some of it was like, or I was watching how they make Cheetos. I don't know what I've been watching like how it's made, and you know
Yeah.
they make Cheetos out of like a dough, and then they like fry it. It was so weird, and I was like, I never thought that before. But yeah, they make it out of a dough.
Mm, wow. Yeah, I be tearing taters up though. Tater chips. I thought they just cut a potato up and then fried it. Fried it.
I think the potato chips could be a little bit different. I think the potato chips are actually out of potatoes, but like Doritos and Cheetos, they make those out of a dough, I think. Right, I was watching. Okay, so this show was like how it's made, and what they try to do is they try to replicate the actual item, and they try to get as
Mm,
close to it. But yeah, it's
mm,
made of like out of a dough. Randy said, "What is your favorite dish you like to make?" I would say spaghetti, and I also really like stir fry. I like stir fry like over white rice, specifically jasmine rice. And in my stir fry, I like to put like onions, peppers, mushrooms. So good. But recently, I've
mm,
been eating quinoa because quinoa is a superfood and it's a little bit healthier than rice. So I tried quinoa, and that's actually what I was eating for dinner tonight. It was quinoa and a stir fry, and y'all, you can substitute quinoa for rice, and it's a great substitution because it's a superfood.
mm. Yeah,
So yeah,
I say my favorite dish is, well, I'm finna learn how to make it. My favorite dish is chicken spaghetti.
chicken.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that before.
You never seen chicken spaghetti?
Is it like
Cheesy spaghetti.
is it like the ground chicken, or do you actually
It's
slice up
like
chicken?
you slice the chicken breast up, the boneless chicken breast. You slice it up and then you bake it though. You know, you I don't know how they do the chicken. I didn't know when it come out that oven it be smashing, But my baby mama gonna
I
teach me
never
how to
had it
make it.
before.
Yeah, my baby mama gonna teach me how to make it. So I might record myself making it one day and post it on the Facebook channel.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
shoot, why not? That's a good little recipe. You can definitely post it in Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan
Right.
page. And the thing I love about sharing my food online and getting more into the food community is I'm seeing all these different dishes and these different combinations that I never even saw before or thought of. That was actually why I had got quinoa because I kept seeing people post it in my food group. And I haven't had quinoa in years since I left Oregon, really. And I was like, if I could add something to my diet and it could be a little bit more healthier for me, why not try it?
Right. That's
You
good.
know?
So I'm gonna go and do that. I'm gonna cook me some. Hopefully it be good. My mama cook it good.
Yeah,
My baby
so
mama cook it good. And I hope
yeah, so
mine.
you get like 2 cups of water, 1 cup of quinoa, and you just pretty much just boil it till the water's all the way gone.
Mm,
And then when you take it out, I run mine through a strainer just to get the excess water off. But you guys, quinoa is really good and it's like a superfood. And then I
mm.
put a little seasoning in mine. I put like salt, pepper, Mrs. Dash.
Add a little flavor to it.
Yeah, so I add a little bit of flavor to it. I'm like, look, I'm already eating healthy. I ain't gonna make my stuff be bland. You gotta add a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of love, anything you make. But I also started intermittent fasting where I'm eating twice a day because of my food group. Because they kept
Mm,
talking about how they were fasting. And I've
yeah.
heard of people doing it for like religious reasons, but I never really like tried it myself. So I kept seeing them talk about how they was fasting. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and try
Yeah,
it.
I had to eat. I had to eat about 4 times a day, you know, just to
Yeah, because you
maintain
were saying that
maintain my balance.
you had a high metabolism.
Yeah. So I be having to smash, yeah, smash the and I was telling her son that man, sometimes I mess around spend about $20 on the whole meal.
That's for yourself.
Yeah. I can go hard.
I mean, well, that
I'm,
$20 doesn't sound too crazy because when you go out to eat sometimes, like when you start adding stuff, like let me get a side of that, let me get a side of that, it can get up there, you know. It can definitely get up there. I'm surprised Hassan didn't come through, but I think he's probably taking a niz app.
yeah, I think he said he had something to do real quick. You sleepy? Come on.
He's taking a niz app. But
You
my
sleepy?
favorite meal of the day would definitely have to be breakfast. What is your favorite meal of the day?
Uh, Pretty much breakfast. I can eat breakfast anytime. Like I'm probably gonna cook some pancakes and eggs tonight. You know.
What about your daughter? What's her favorite thing to eat?
I don't know her favorite thing right now. Chicken. Chicken nuggets from Wendy's. She love those. As far as I know right now. But other than that, she'll eat though. I gave her some broccoli the other night, last week. I gave her some broccoli, and she tried to snatch the broccoli out my plate. You know, I
Well,
good. Yeah. I'm like, good. You like that? Like most kids don't like
she's a
broccoli.
good eater.
Yeah. Salute,
Wow,
salute,
that's
Trey.
surprising because yeah, hey, what's up, Trey? Because these kids be acting like they can eat veggies, they so nasty and whoop de whoop. But she eating broccoli, like she's choosing to eat broccoli. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
sweet. She loves her some sweet peas too. So she eat her green food. She didn't like the greens though. She spit it back, spit that stuff on my floor. I said it probably was the caliber. The greens wasn't didn't have nothing added to it. It was just cooked greens. I ain't putting nothing in it like no salt, pepper, no nothing, no additives.
She was
But
like, I
yes,
need some seasoning. And this is unacceptable.
mm, I don't know. I mean, she ain't just got her favorite food just right now though. You know, but she eat though.
I feel
She
like
get down.
I feel like with kids, like for at least for my daughter, I feel like her favorite food like changes a lot. Like she'll
Yeah.
eat something for like a couple of months, and then after I buy a whole box, she's like, "No, I don't want that anymore." It's like, what?
They be switching the game up.
Yeah, and she's a picky eater, which makes it tough. But recently, she'd be like, "Is this healthy? Is this healthy?"
Mm, mm. She want healthy food. That's good though. Like kids love junk food. They love it.
Yeah, and I feel like as parents, we gotta learn when to say no. I know with the soda, like it just can get crazy. You got to force them to drink water, cut
Right.
cut them off, and it's so hard because they be asking for it all the time, and you just gotta. It's a battle.
Oh yeah, it sure is. It's in the sodas. I done deleted. I done deleted that. I drink it, but I don't never. I can't even finish a whole can of drink. You know.
Yeah, you know what's crazy when people like go to the store and they buy like cases upon cases of soda. Like I've never been one of those people. And so if my daughter gets a soda, it's like when we go to McDonald's, once in a while, or she get one from her gymnastics place, they have like a little snack cabinet. She'd be like, Mommy, I had a soda today. Like she'd be so happy because she knows that we don't drink soda like that.
Right.
Like I think soda is just the worst. And then soda be so good when it's cold, but once you start drinking soda, it's a slippery slope because you can't stop.
Yeah, they love that soda. I remember her first time having soda. Well, the first time I gave her soda, I don't know if she drunk none beforehand, but anyway, I was, it was Thanksgiving just passed too, and we had we were drinking Sun Kiss, orange Sun Kiss. So my other daughter slipped up and gave her son the drink, like, cause I don't give her nothing to drink till we get through eating. Eat first, then give her something to drink. And my other daughter ended up slipping and getting her something to drink, and she didn't even want the food no more. And that's the purpose of her not drinking anything. Like, let her eat first. But once she tasted that soda, it was over with. She didn't want nothing. Nothing but that drink. Drunk half of my
Yeah,
can.
I agree. But Kareem said, "What time is it where you at?" It's 11:19. I agree. Sometimes with kids, when you have them drink first, they get full because they got a little bitty appetites. Like for
Right,
us, for adults, we could drink some water or something before we eat and still be hungry. But for kids, it's like that could just fill them up.
right. Real quick. That's all it takes.
Or what will happen is as soon as you sit down, like I have to go to the bathroom. It's like
Don't you hate when that happens?
I do my damn my food hot right now. And then if they gotta go to the bathroom and do like number two, it's like, oh man, I don't even want to
Right.
eat no more.
I'll tell you. I always had to use the bathroom at awkward times. Awkward time.
I,
You don't
I
matter where you at.
I'd be like, look, Ava, eat your food first, then you can drink something. 'Cause I ain't
Right.
dealing with
Pretty much.
it.
That's what I do. I let them eat first. I mean, I eat first before I drink anything, so I can eat it all. But if I drink something, I'm kind of gonna get full. So I just start eating up my food first, and then unless I got some water. If I got some water, I can sip my water. But if I got anything got something to do with sugar in it, I can't drink it. It'll fill me up or make me feel like I'm full.
Yeah, so I used to eat all my food and then drink after, but then when I started intermittent fasting and trying to like eat better, I'm like, okay, let me eat a little bit of food, drink some water to help me feel full. Because my problem is like I don't feel full, so I keep eating. So I make it a
Oh.
habit to drink water periodically. But me
Yeah.
and you are on two different sides of the spectrum.
Oh, for sure that. For sure that. Yeah. I'm a gremlin. I'll be in the food.
We in two
And
different
eat.
situations. But everyone has a different diet, a different metabolism. So it's good that you have two different people here to speak to you guys. But I'm gonna go back to what Trey Ferg said. He said, "Don't let our babies be overweight. More fruits and more fruits and fresh veggies." I agree with this because you see a lot of overweight children, and I think it's so heartbreaking. And when I was growing up, my mom and the people around us just gave us snacks and they thought they were doing a great thing. But what
Right.
happens is you get older and you realize I cannot eat the same way and not be active because when you're a child, you're playing sports, you're outside a lot. But then when you get older, all that playing stops, but the eating continues. So I think it's
Yeah.
very important for us to feed our kids right and then also incorporate fitness so that they're not behind.
Oh yeah, that's very important, especially fitness, because you want to train them early to start. That way they'll always be used to it. Something like what the Rock say. Um, if he don't work out today, he don't feel he feel like he left out. You know what I'm saying? He don't feel the same, so he always got to work out, and that's how you want your kids to feel. At least do some type of workout a day.
Yeah, and I feel like with us, I we never fitness was never something that was stressed in our household. So I feel like for me, I definitely struggled with my weight as an adult because like I said, we were eating a bunch of snacks, we're not being very active. And so somewhere along the lines, we got to try to be cycle breakers. So if you're
Right.
someone that grew up with bad eating habits, that's okay. but try to break the cycle for your kid. Or, just be actively working on it. Like even now I'm telling you about the intermittent fasting, how I'm trying to eat better. It's like we always gotta be trying to improve ourselves as adults, as human beings, as parents. We're never perfect, and the minute you start thinking that you're perfect, that you can't, that you don't need to change, you stop developing yourself.
Right. It's always a next step to take.
Yeah, and that's a good thing about this YouTube channel is that you're telling people or you're teaching people how to keep working on themselves, how to, do the self-development and also take a look at yourself.
Right.
So make sure y'all like, subscribe to the YouTube channel and the 907 Goodies.
Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. You can also follow 907 on Facebook at Chef Big Bank. Go over there and join the group. Share your food, what you eat, or share your recipes, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stop being stingy with your recipes. I want to see some of that good stuff. What you got? You know what I'm
And
saying?
even if you don't cook, you can come look at some ideas. But I think Trey Ferg is right too with the sign all kids up for soccer and swimming. Yes, I feel like if more people could afford sports and more kids could play sports, it would really help out with the child obesity. And Hassan, salute. Hassan coming in the building, coming in strong.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, man? Yeah, and also self-development over here on Dr. Frizzle. Self-development, turning barbarians into warriors. You know what I'm saying? And the Dr. Frizzle ain't perfect. So guess what? When y'all come over here and y'all join the channel, we growing together. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Yes, I agree. And, also being aware of what you need to work on and just accepting that the work is never going to be completely done because there's always a portion of your life or even what you're eating that you can improve.
Oh yeah. It's always something to learn, something new. Remember that your body is not the same as everyone else, so you have to figure out what works best for you. So just try try a little this, try a little that, and go from there.
Yeah, and then that's a good thing about the Facebook group, Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page, is that it is people from all over the world that do have different diets. And it's nice to kind of see a glimpse into each diet. One of the group members is on an OMAD diet, so she's eating once a day. One of the members is on a keto diet, so she's doing that. And so it's nice to see what that diet is like before you just jump into it and say, "Imma do it."
Right, right. Hey, take advantage of the group, man. Take advantage of the group. Y'all go to
Yeah,
Facebook
I
and,
mean, they
and
are the
join the group.
reason that I try intermittent fasting, but when I first started, I eat twice a day. I was like, "I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry." And then, like, things got a little bit better, but I would say this past week, I ain't been doing so good. But you guys, this is eating right is something that you have to work on forever, 365 days a year, 24/7. It's not like you get to the end and you say, "That's it, I'm done."
It ain't no ending. It ain't no ending until the end comes.
Yeah, I feel like you just never give up. But back to what Trey Ferg is saying is teach children how to jump rope, ride a bike, and run backwards. I believe a lot of the problem is that people don't have time or are not making time or making quality time to spend with their children. And children just need time. a lot of people are just putting their kids in front of the screen and saying that's it. But it's like no, you watch a little bit of YouTube and you also play. And that's why I created Ava's Playtime because I think it's so important for kids to play. We have a lot of videos where we're at the park. She's outside. She does gymnastics. So we're like out and about. It's not just us inside in the house doing stuff. No, it's like there's a lot of videos of us playing at the park, blowing bubbles, just having fun, just playing. And I think that's
Yeah,
what a lot of people are forgetting, how important it is to just play.
yeah, they trying to what they do, put the devices in their kids' hand and say, go on, get out my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we finna get out. I'm a and Trey, I agree with the run backwards. Make a run backwards, you know what I'm saying? Put some effort into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna run backwards trying not to fall, make you put more effort into it. And say just don't make the time 30 to 40. Oh yeah, 30 to 45. Man, I took a playground, right? When I stayed in the projects. I went to the project playground.
Mhm.
I took my kids out there and I say, look, this is what we gonna do. I'm finna time y'all, right? Whoever finished this the fastest, y'all gonna get $20. The second place gonna get 10, third place get 10. So y'all even it out. But first place get 20. I take them out there and I say, this is what you're gonna do. And I demonstrate it to them. You're gonna run up this slide, you're gonna come down, you're gonna jump off a hill, you're gonna run around this way, hit the monkey balls, doom, 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 run around this right here. It made a whole boot camp, what they call them thing? What they call it?
Obstacle course.
Obstacle course. Made a whole obstacle course for them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but
Yeah. My daughter
they did it. My
loves
daughter,
obstacle
my daughter
courses.
even did it. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, your daughters even love it just because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you make it a little fun for them. You winning something out of it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, and I feel like, well, for me, I find joy out of watching her be happy and play. But these kids love the competition. They love obstacle course. They want to have fun. They want to play. And watching a device is fine, but there needs to also be playtime.
right,
There has to be.
it
And
gotta
I feel
be.
like through the art of play, your kid can learn so many skills. And cooking with your kids also is a great bonding time. It don't cost that much. And then they also learn how to cook,
Right.
which is so important. I don't know how we got to this space where people don't cook. I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know
But
either.
cook with your kids.
And then even I get in the kitchen to teach my kids how to cook. She 1 years old, but she want to know what's going on. But like, she do this right here. I'm like, oh, you trying to see what's going on? I pick her up. I show her, hey, look, I got to stir this, and it's hot. It's hot. I say that 1,000 times and let her know hot, hot, hot. Don't touch the stove. It's hot. But this what I'm doing. She watched me fry eggs and cook rice and stir meat and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and then kids love to help, and they are naturally very creative. So, give them the opportunity, spend some time with them, cook with your kids. It's a great bonding time. They feel like they're helping out, and a lot of times, foods that they don't want to eat, if they help cook it, they're gonna want to eat it, or they're gonna be willing to at least try it. And then you can
Right.
also, it's a great teaching moment. There's so much to learn in the kitchen. It's great quality time, bonding time, and it's also very inexpensive because you're already gonna eat.
Yeah, I enjoy it though. Like, I don't see what's wrong with these folks. Like, screw me. They ignoring the fact that these kids need the parental attention. You know what I'm saying? The attention from the parents. And they just seem like they ignore it until Their kids go out there and get in trouble. The only kid go out there and get in trouble. No, don't talk to my child that way. My child didn't do this. Oh, my child ain't like that. Now you want to step up when some bull crap done happen. Now you need to start now. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like everyone waits to that moment to their kids like on TikTok yelling at them. But I was a good parent. You can feel that way, but if your kid is coming to you and they're telling you that you were a bad parent or there are certain things that happen in their life that they were not happy with, stop
Right,
trying to invalidate their feelings, accept it for being their truth, and try to move forward. But kids
right,
need time. They need bonding time. And it's very unfortunate that people are putting their kids on the back burner because children and kids are the future. And so if you have kids, try to be in their life. Hopefully it all works out with the other parent, but everybody just needs to get along for the kids. They are the future. And honestly, they're all we got at this point in time.
yep, yep. That's very important. The kids are important. Stick together, take care of the kids. Trey Furs said there are no more seesaws. Break for the legs and stomach muscles. They took away all of that, Trey. All I noticed that. Like, remember it used to be three of us on the outside, the rest of them on the inside, and we just go in a circle and spin the little thing in it. I forgot what it called. I don't even know what it called in the first place. Anyway,
You know what you're talking about? It's like that big old spinny thing.
yeah, and then you have three on the outside spin. It might be just one. Spin about five people, but that because he got strong legs and strong arms, that's the one. Yeah, we want him to do
Yeah.
it. We want him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Then he get on there and you get the spinning. The seesaws were good for the legs. It was good exercise. Like all that, man. They just took it all away. And the only thing they got now is slides and I think monkey bars. I think that's all they got now. And
I
swing.
wonder if somebody got hurt on the seesaw. Because when I was younger, I did see more seesaws, and they do seem to be going away. But I wonder, there's probably like some type of money reason or some,
Oh,
you
oh,
know.
that's why. Oh, the merry-go-round, man. That was so simple. Like I can't, sometimes I forget shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, sometimes I forget names and stuff, man. And we ain't had one in so long. I don't think I paid attention to it till 907 spoke it up. I mean, to Trey spoke it up about they don't have it no more. Say I love
Yeah, the
licking the
parks
bowl.
now are very different than what they used to be.
Yeah, Kareem. I love licking the bowl when mom makes the cake. And boy, I miss them days, man. I miss them days. I ain't seen my mama bake a cake since my grandma passed. But they used to, I guess because it was a family thing, like they did it as a family. And once, she lost her mother and her auntie, then with the two cook specialists. Yeah, she just really just fell out that kitchen. And man, yeah, licking that bowl, man. That was the woo.
For
Yes,
me, it's when my
sir.
mom made her sweet potato pies. She would roast the sweet potatoes in the oven, then put it in the mixing bowl, put like brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, butter, condensed milk.
Mm,
That batter would be so good, and then she would put it in the pie
mm,
filling, put the pies in the oven. Man, you know what? That's probably why I don't even make sweet potato pie because I'm like, I already know it's not gonna be as good.
right, right. Hey, nobody got that touch like Granny though. Like them grandmas, man, they got that touch on
And
everything.
it's like
Like
you said, when that person passes away, you just stop doing it because it's just like the tradition.
it's
Sometimes
over
some
with.
traditions can go on, but sometimes you just want to respect you want to respect traditions, and so you just let them be done.
Right. Yep, that's how it be. So, and I'm gonna go back up to Trey. He says, "Man, these weak white kids with no coordination falling off the dang seesaw." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
One of them probably fell off and sued the city. They said, take them all down.
Oh man. Trey also says sweet potato pies only for black people. My wife makes the best. You know what I'm saying? Uber me some of that sweet potato pie, Trey. Yeah.
Do y'all put whipped
Uber
cream
plain it.
on top of your sweet potato pie? And yeah, Trey, you're gonna have to give us all some.
For
Send it through the
real.
mail.
You say they put what on
Or
top of the
sorry,
sweet?
Trey, you're gonna have to mail us some.
For real. You say did we put what on top of the sweet potatoes? 907.
Whipped cream. I know they be putting
Oh,
whipped cream on top of pumpkin pie, but do y'all put it on y'all sweet potato pie?
I don't even like whipped cream. It's so sticky. I don't know. Well, no, man. No, never mind.
I ain't never heard that before. It's so sticky.
No, never mind. I was using it for all the other purposes, so never mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what you was doing.
I wasn't putting it on no sweet potato pie though. Yeah.
Oh, you was being a doctor.
Yeah. I was dissecting some things with sweet potato pie. You know what I'm saying?
You was getting your culinary school on.
Oh man, yeah, for real though. But yeah, I can't say nothing about whipped cream. I can't say because I ain't never tried it otherwise. Off of it.
I don't think I ever tried it with my sweet potato pie, but I be eating pumpkin pie. How do y'all feel about pumpkin pie?
And yeah, how do the crowd, the chat room feel about pumpkin pie? Y'all like pumpkin pie because it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Trash. I don't eat pumpkin pie. I do not eat pie. I hate it when I got it mixed up. Like when I was young and I wanted some sweet potato pie and they had sweet potato and pumpkin pie, and I go get a slice of the pumpkin pie. Lord, I'd be mad at myself. Like, why didn't I ask which was which instead of just going over here dipping into the pie? Trey said
Said
no
no
whipped
whipped
cream.
cream. Hell
No.
no.
Another day, another day. What would that answer to? Say somebody was extra sticky. Yeah.
No, sometimes Kareem be saying things I'm like, I don't get these. Maybe he was talking about you in response to your story about the whipped cream.
Oh, probably was. Probably was. I know Randy just
I don't know
responded.
what story time that's gonna be a part of.
Yeah. Y'all had to subscribe to Dr. Frizzle when I tell my story because I don't know what story gonna pop up. I promise you I don't. I don't know what story I'm gonna tell.
And then make sure you guys check out last night's live on Dr. Frizzle Frost. It was a great conversation. We was up here for 2.5 hours chopping it up, going over the issues, talking about everything. So make sure y'all check out last night's live.
Oh yeah. The live was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean out of act crazy, but it was crazy advice. You know what I'm saying? Like it was good inspirational talking points. So y'all need to check that video out. It's talking shit night 2. And we had a
Yeah, and one
pretty
of the questions that I really liked is when Ron Mack was like, how many people did it take to make you? And I really
right.
had to think about it. Like, I'm like, damn, that's a good question. Like, how many people did it take for me to get to this point? But I see what you said, Trey first. He said, that's that white girl in you. How you know I got white girl in me?
But yeah, this Run, shouts out to Run. Y'all go over there and subscribe to his channel. It's I ain't got it down pat, but I will throw it down in the description once I end the show, so y'all can go to the description. It's magnificent. I can't think of it right now. But Run came through. Shouts out to Run. Appreciate you coming through. And yeah, Run got some questions that'll make you think, not just outside the box, but outside the perimeter of that area. So yeah, shouts out to Run. Say, oh, Kareem still on the whipped cream. Kareem still on the whipped
Kareem, I
cream.
need you to move on. Get
Appreciate it,
your mind
appreciate
out
it,
the
Randy.
gutter.
The pumpkin pie reveals all. That's how he know. That's what Trey said. The pumpkin pie reveals all.
Y'all, black people do be eating pumpkin pie. What is y'all talking about? Okay, Hassan got his channel. I'm glad he did because I was gonna try to look for it, and that's not what I was typing in.
There we go. There we go. Appreciate that, Hassan. See that's why he my administrator. You know what I'm saying? Like Hassan be coming through, and the lovely 907. Don't get me wrong. She be out there too. You know what I'm saying?
No,
For
but
real though.
Hassan know everybody in these streets.
Okay. Appreciate you putting that
Yeah,
link in the
people
chat,
I
man.
never
You can
even saw before.
also
He
drop your
knows.
link in the chat. Hassan, drop your link in the chat too. And plus, I'm gonna put all the links to where y'all can subscribe and find these people at. I'm gonna put it in the description so y'all can go support them too. You know,
But
yes,
Trey, you
sir.
don't think that black people eat pumpkin pie?
He said the first black girl who eats pumpkin pie. He said you the first black girl to eat pumpkin.
You gotta stop, Trey. You know you old. I ain't the first one.
Oh man.
I think pumpkin pie is good, but it's not even touching sweet potato pie. Like sweet potato pie is up there, but when you can't get sweet potato pie, you gotta go for pumpkin pie, in my opinion. But I see y'all don't feel the same. Ooh, how do y'all feel about banana pudding?
um I'm a how chat. Let us know how y'all feel about banana pudding. But I'm finna give my answer now. And I stopped eating banana pudding. I stopped eating banana pudding after my grandma passed. So nope, nobody can make it like her.
I feel you. You know that they
It
make
but
banana pudding store bought?
yeah, they do, and it's it ain't the same like homemade banana. I don't know what my grandma used to do, but she used to put her foot in that thing, man. You like you eat that, you got to about eat the whole thing.
Yeah,
And the
but
store
condolences to
bought
you
bull
and your
crap.
grandma.
Oh yeah, yeah, appreciate it. I lost her at an early age, but I was like, grandma was mama, because that's where we got dropped off at most of the time. And grandma didn't
Yeah.
that she didn't play about her Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave Jeffrey alone. I told y'all leave Jeffrey alone. Let that boy go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We all need that. At least, that one stable person in our lives. If it's not going to be everybody, somebody got to be thinking about the kids. It should be everybody, but sometimes it can't. That's not the case.
Yeah, it
So at
ain't.
least
I
if you
mean,
have
it's
that one person.
it's way different from back then. Like back then, it was takes a village to raise a family. That's what it was. Like you had everybody getting on you. If you messed up, everybody finna get on you. But I think the problem back then is they told you about what you did and didn't tell you about how to navigate around it. You know what I'm saying? Like giving you solutions to what you're doing and how you're doing and better ways to do this and better ways to do that. So instead, it was more getting it to you, telling you about yourself, and then you got some that was down to you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never be nothing with that kind of attitude. You know what I'm saying? All that type of talk. And yeah, yeah, but it was still like a village though. It was more. You had more consequences back then than now.
Yeah, I agree with that mindset that it takes a village to raise a child. And that's the unfortunate thing is like people just be so caught up in what they got going on, they not focus on the kids. And the kids are the future. So it's like, well, y'all ain't gonna never get nowhere because you're not
Right.
focused on the right things. And that's why it's so important to stay grounded, stay focused, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And, we're talking about self development on Dr. Frizzle Frost, which is so
Yeah.
important.
Very important. Very important. Yes. Very important to learn self-development, and it's very important to eat right. So we got it all over here, y'all. We got it all over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
y'all covered.
I was talking to Next Level and I was telling him, I was like, hey, you should talk about your vegan lifestyle eating on your channel, because you're talking about moving to the next level, moving forward. I'm like, eating is a really big part into changing your lifestyle. Like food is life.
Right.
So it all goes back to the food,
What
you
is
know, especially if you're
is
trying
next
to
level
change.
still in the building? Next level, you still in the building? Pull up. Pull up.
Pull up on us. Tell us about ourselves and tell us what
uh
we shouldn't be
next level, if
eating.
you in the chat, pull up. Because I wanna holler at you in the back room, really. We can go in the back room. Gonna chop it up, man. I may have a solution to your channel. So yeah, and start making some things work. Um, but if you watch the playback, holler at me on the next show. We gonna get at it. We're gonna get
Yeah.
at it.
Yes,
And
but what I was gonna tell y'all about this banana pudding is that my friend, she had never had homemade banana pudding. So she would get it from the store and she thought it was so good. And I tried and I was like, this is not that great. I was like, you never had homemade banana pudding? She was like, no one ever made it for me.
mm,
And it
wow.
was like that to me was crazy because it's like, what? That was like a
Mm,
staple at the holiday season was banana pudding.
wow. Yeah, I always thought that store bought was that was some of the. I mean, it ain't nasty, it ain't bad, but it's some of the nastiest banana pudding I ever tasted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I didn't even know they made banana pudding in the store. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it come packaged. It really come packaged. They don't make it in the store. They ship it from where they make it in the factory, then they ship it to the
Yeah.
store, and then they throw it out, put it on the shelf, whatever, like that.
I guess I never was looking for it. I didn't even know you could buy banana pudding in the store. I just always had it homemade.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah,
they
Randy
so do.
said she likes banana pudding without the bananas.
Oh wow.
I'm kind of with Kareem on that. What?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm with Kareem. How is a banana pudding without the bananas? Wow. She don't eat bananas, huh? Store bought banana puddings. Wow. That's what Randy say. Store bought banana pudding.
Have you guys ever made pudding from scratch? It's so good.
I may need to try to whip some up myself just for the hell of it. I made I made a
Yeah.
pecan pie. Like it been a while ago, but I decided to make me a pecan pie. I ain't made one in a while, but that time I decided to make one. I ate a slice and I was like, man, you want to know what? This off the chain. This pecan pie good. Like I did that. I can't wait till mama get home and try this. So it's been a while because I was still in the house with my mama. I can't wait till my mama get home and try this. My brother and them let them. Shoot, man. About 2 hours later, that motherfucker was gone. Man. Like I ate the whole pie. I ate it all.
But you ever made something and you be like, damn, this is good. You start like dancing and stuff. But I know how
Yeah,
that feeling is. That's why I brought it up. I know what you mean. When you make something, you be like, damn, I know how to cook.
yeah. I was skating all across the floor. Like, shoot, man, it's booming. The pie didn't even make it. Every time I said I'm gonna get one more slice, I went and got another slice and said, "That's my last slice right here." I was like, "Man, you want to know what? They just forget it. It been about 2 hours anyway, you know.
Never made pecan pie before. I'm gonna definitely have to try that. How y'all feel about peach cobbler with the vanilla ice
Ooh,
cream? Woo! So good.
ooh, ooh! I had me some like 3 times last week. You know what I'm saying? I went to
I'm
how
gonna
y'all
have
feel?
me
How y'all
some.
feel about peach cobbler, chat? I went to Western Sizzler, right? I got some peach cobbler there. You know, they all right. You know, they all right. They pretty good. I went to Cash Savers when I got a plate. I got some peach cobbler then. Then I went back to Western Sizzler and got some more. But yeah, I love me some peach cobbler. I'm telling you.
With the vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, yeah. It's a homemade. It's a homemade vanilla. Got to be Bluebell. Bluebell homemade ice cream. It's a lot of sugar now, so if you can't take sugar, don't do it. Don't do it. I tell you.
Randy said, I hate when the bananas turn brown inside the pudding. I feel like when the bananas turn brown, the pudding is bad. But what my mom used to do, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret because she made the best banana pudding also with the macaroni and cheese. What she would
Mm,
do is that she would get her bananas a little bit green so that when she sliced them up and put them in the banana pudding, they wouldn't turn brown right away. And y'all, has been making banana pudding for years. So she knew exactly what she was doing. So get your bananas a little bit green for the banana pudding.
mm. They always said it is the best banana pudding is when the bananas are ripe. Um, I ain't agree with it. I ain't agree with it because my manager came through and we were like, hey, these bananas got sugar spots on them. We need to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all want us to leave them on the table or donate them or throw them away. She was like, y'all better put them bananas on the table. That banana pudding, right there. And I'm like, probably bread pudding, but I don't know about banana
Yeah,
pudding.
that's I don't know about that next level. I mean, sorry, Dr. Frizzle Frost, because I feel like this. Once the banana has already started to get spots on it, and then you slice it up and put it in the banana pudding, they're gonna turn brown.
Right.
But for some people, they probably was okay with eating brown bananas.
Yeah. I tell you what,
Ugh.
I still end up trashing them things. Nobody want to buy that stuff. Y'all done
Yeah,
sugar
I
spots
I feel
on it.
like banana bread, yes, you can put brown bananas in there, but banana pudding, the like I said, get the bananas a little bit green so that when you slice them up, they don't turn brown right away.
Here go a question for you.
Do you know how to make ice cream cake? No, I do not. I've never made it before, but I'm pretty sure I could try it and it would come out good. But I've never made it before. Have you?
Yeah, Randy, you ever made ice cream cake? 'Cause I do not know nothing
I'm
about
talking
no
to
ice cream
you.
cake. Oh, me? Oh, I don't know nothing about.
Dr.
I don't
Frizzle
know nothing
Frost.
about no. I don't even think I ate no ice cream cake yet.
I don't think I've ever had a homemade ice cream cake. I feel like it's always made like in a factory or something, you know?
Yeah, I know. I
But some people don't like ice cream cake because they feel like it makes the cake soggy. And I think ice cream cake is good, but it's not something I'm gonna eat like every birthday. I'm like, ooh, we need ice cream cake. Like, it's like I guess it's because of I'm so used to having the cake and ice cream that it's like not a big deal for me to have ice cream cake.
right. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, I just get the cake and ice cream on the side, and there go your ice cream cake. You know.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where it's like I never really felt like cake and ice cream was a problem.
They combine them
Like,
together
God,
into one. It's crazy. Then you talking
yeah.
about some. Then they be talking about something. I got this ice cream cake in the car. I got to hurry up and get home. I'm like, oh well, they melt. They just melt. Trey said he had one for his birthday on the 8th of February. This year, you had ice cream cake.
Yeah, happy late birthday.
Yeah, Trey 70 years old, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He's 70, y'all.
I
70
thought he
years
was a
old.
honey. I thought he was a whole honey.
Yeah, 100 out here. He said he had
But you know what? I don't know
ice
what's going
cream.
on with the world.
Oh,
Everyone is
the ice cream goes in
ashamed. Everyone's ashamed to be old, but old age is a blessing. Cause y'all, it's
there. Yeah.
crazy out here.
Yeah, my son was telling me the other day, like what he's what did he tell me? Cause I'm getting a little thin up here in my head. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gone, but it's thin. So it looked like a little bald spot. Anyway, he like, yeah, we gonna need something for your bald spot in your head. I said, son, I'm glad my hair thin up there. Cause guess what? You better pray you live to get bald spots in your head. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm telling you. That's why when Chef Big Bang get old, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be a happy old woman with my wrinkles. I'm not getting no shots in the face. I'm not getting no cosmetic surgeries. I'm like, if it is what
Right,
it is.
right. You're gonna age how meant to be aged. If you know, but you're taking care of yourself, you're good.
Yeah, it's like nobody wants to be a normal person anymore.
Right, right. It's I don't know. That's why robots replacing everybody because nobody want to be normal. The robots gonna be normal, taking a spot. Trey say he 56 years old and still got that grip and hammer. Shouts out to Trey Bird, man. He up in the building. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm telling you, old age is a blessing. Everybody's
tell
trying
you.
to be young, but it's like just be old and be happy. We know you're
Yeah,
supposed to get older. Like that's what's
right.
supposed to happen.
We got to grow. We got to get
You know?
older, and we live to grow to that age that we ready to go on. 'Cause these boys ain't making
Yeah,
it.
and then
They ain't
people
making
don't
it
want to
past
eat no
19.
more. People
Tell
don't want
you
to eat. They don't want to cook. I'm like, just eat the
nothing
food and be happy.
for real. Everybody picky. Everybody want what they want. Nobody want to do things the hard way no more. It's always the easy way. Uh, the
Yeah, we
fast way.
trying to do step 1 and 2 and get to 10.
Right. You got to take all the steps. Everybody want to abracadabra and poof, there it is. Things didn't happen. This ain't no magic trick. Life ain't about magic. Nah, we ain't poofing
Yeah, I'm
nothing.
like,
No
this
abracadabra.
is not a video game. You can actually get
Mm-mm.
unalived.
I mean, even in a video game, you got to take steps. go to go to the next level without going. If you on level 2, go to level 5 and watch how quick you get beat up. You're gonna be like, oh man, I gotta go back to level 3 so I can level my man up some more to beat level 3, level 4, and beat level 5. Even in a video game, it tell you gotta take steps. You know,
It's
like
like everybody's trying to put in the cheat code. And it's like, this
that's
ain't
what
no
it is.
game. This
Yeah,
ain't no
that's what they
video
doing.
game.
That's what they want, the cheat code. They want to put a cheat code in. Up, down, down, left, right, B, A, so let's start. If y'all don't know, that's Contra. You know what I mean? Huh?
Yeah, and then they end up behind bars. Trying to cheat.
Oh, hold on, Kareem talking. Who you talking to, Kareem?
Replay.
He talking to Trey
He's
like
talking.
that?
He's talking to Trey.
He
He
talking to
said, "Trey,
Trey?
you a lie."
He
He
dried
said,
it like
"Trey,
a
you
worm.
annoying me."
Trey,
Look,
Trey. They say,
let it be dry
okay.
in peace. He said that. He said he hammering.
Man, I'm telling you, Trey out here hammering shit, man. Yes, sir. One level at a
Look, I
time,
don't
man.
know
One
how
level.
we got here, but let's go on back to
You know the chat. You know Kareem be in the chat throwing it off. He gonna throw it out. I be catching stuff. You like, man, what the hell are you talking about now? But yeah, let's get back on track.
Yes, Randy said you can get unalive eating at those nasty restaurants. Yes, on
Oh
907
yeah.
Goodies, I be doing TikTok reaction videos. One of them we went over kitchen health hazards, dirty kitchens. We go over a little bit of everything on 907 Goodies. It's not just food. It's about it's not just me cooking. It's about everything that has to do with food.
Yes, sir.
Kareem and Trey Ferg in the chat beefing.
Okay.
Trey, we know, we know. You got the hammer.
Say, Trey Furr, don't forget about 907 Banana War. We just talked about that, but we can talk about it again. Tell them 907.
Yeah, so tomorrow on my channel, 907 Goodies, we are going to be going over the Banana War, the battle for control. The U.S. and Nicaragua, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Every time I say it, it sounds weird, but they were in a 20 to 30-year battle due to the bananas. So definitely tune in for that live Saturday at 10 p.m. my time. YouTube will convert it to your time zone and let you know what time it is after you hit the notification bell. And I hope that y'all show up. What lives do you have scheduled for the week, Dr. Frizzle Frost?
I got tonight to in about an hour or two. WWE. If y'all like wrestling, WWE, or you go to Unhinged Main Event Pro. Subscribe for wrestling content first. Hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I go live. I'm gonna do a watch party for WWE Elimination Chamber tonight. It's going down I think 4 o'clock my time or 5 o'clock, 4 or 5. Anyway, hit the notification. You'll know when I go live. So I'm gonna have a reactions on one screen, and I'm gonna have a link in the chat on the other screen where you can pop up and just. I'm gonna try to have my phone pointed towards the TV where you can watch the screen if that's what you want to do, and we can chop it up in the back room because I can't record it live. I can't record what they're doing live, or I get copyright strike. But I
Mm.
can, but we can be like in the back room talking. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to have it like that. Hopefully everything work out right. But the next live for Dr. Frizzle will be Thursday. It'll be Thursday coming up unless Hassan decides different.
Yeah, so y'all definitely subscribe to both of our channels. Turn on the notification bell. And I'm always coming out with lives randomly. I'm pretty sure I'll think of something or somebody will say something to me. And I go down this rabbit hole of researching. And that's how I got to the Denny's. I got to the kitchen health hazards, the avocado war, just everything.
Oh yeah.
Randy said, "Where is the back room?" In the back.
It's all you have to do is it's gonna be a link. I'm gonna have a link posted in the chat. All you got to do is click that link. It'll send you to the back room. That's all. Nah, this ain't the whipped cream back room, Randy.
Yeah, it's saying the boom boom room. So the back room is it's pretty much on StreamYard. It's like before you go live on the show, you're in the back room.
Right.
So we ain't trying to take y'all nowhere y'all don't want to go. Don't be scared.
It's just gonna be in the back. I can pull everybody up like how we are now, but we won't be live because if I go live, they'll put me on a copyright strike. So hopefully I have my TV facing I have my phone facing the TV where you can watch the wrestling with me and we can actually react together. Well, I have my earpiece in, so yeah, I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna see how that work. I ain't never did that before, but since Hassan gave me the idea, I was like, you know what? Yeah.
Hassan me how is a man with the plan.
God
Hassan's the one
damn,
that told me
man.
about the banana wars.
Right. Yeah, that's the man with the plan. I'm like, God damn, man. Shit. I ain't never thought of that.
He's the man
Let me
with the
try
plan. He
that.
said we all finna get on. But the great thing about it, Foodie Gang, and also Frostville, is that any ideas that you have about food or anything that you want to see me cook, let me know, and I'll add it to the roster. Because it was Hassan who recommended the Banana Wars, and then when I really looked into it, I was like, "Yeah, we gotta do an episode about this. This is good." This is
Oh
good,
yeah.
and you guys are gonna learn a lot. And that's one thing that we always want to be doing as YouTubers, content creators, is that we want to teach. So when you guys leave our channels, you guys come out smarter, not mad, not arguing, and it's good vibes all over here on 907 Good Eats and Dr. Frizzle Frost. We want to educate, want to have fun, be laughing. We want people to come back.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. So make sure y'all subscribe to both channels. And look in the description where I'll drop the rest of the links to the rest of the crew. I'll be down there. Y'all go subscribe to them. Show some love by supporting and subscribing. Well, support by subscribing. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
But any last words that you have? So we about to end it now, Kareem. Now, Kareem, we about to end it now, Kareem. Was that long enough? Was that long enough for you, Kareem? Huh? Or dopamine satisfied?
That was so funny. He said, "What the F is it over?" He
Really
was
none.
mad,
Salute.
green. If you that bad, come up here then.
Kareem needed some dopamine release. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was too short for him.
Look, you know how Freezy, no captivity with Freezy be doing that face off screen? We need to get Trey Ferg up here and Kareem Mincy to face off, and it's about whether Trey really be hammering. We need y'all to
Kareem
debate this
said
in real
nope.
time.
He said nope. Oh man. Hey, we'll be back tomorrow, Kareem. But we're gonna be on that 907 channel. I mean, we're gonna be screaming from both channels, I can say that. So it took a 5 hour. Oh man. Y'all keep me cracking up, man. I gotta start reading these chats.
I'm telling you, these chats will have you be here to 3 hours,
Oh
but they be so
Lord.
good.
Hey, y'all keep me rolling, man. Shouts out to the chat room. We got the best chat room in YouTube. You feel me? So
Very, very live. Thank y'all so much for interacting with us, asking us questions, answering our questions. We really appreciate it.
oh yeah.
Trey
Much
first said
love, much love,
pause.
much love. And we gonna hit you. Oh yeah. I see what you did there. For sure. And much love to you too, Trey. And we gonna hit y'all with the outro. Don't forget, we got the banana war tomorrow. Make sure to turn on notifications to be notified when we go live. You feel me? Peace and prosperity to you all, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
I beat it up until you start bleeding and screaming out for a pad. I'm from the south, no go to my mouth, take a look out at my swag. I'm so unique, my words to keep, I'm cranking in this bitch. I got keys like Alicia Keys, playing keys, too many keys in this bitch. Popping the top off of my drink, I'm solid, bent and leaning. They screaming, he crazy, I'm swinging my car, got people running and screaming. You talking that shit? Turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Throw your girl a couple dollars, you get messing up. Turn it up, watch this how I turn it up. Blowing hard out the candy, I been popping up. Told that, I walk that, new life I fought that. Picture this like Kodak, left for a minute but I'm right back. Red this beat like a train track, red this beat like a plane wreck, sank this beat like Titanic. Call him smoke cause he's a bandit, talking to frost straight out the panties. She go hard just like some candy, down for it.